You guys are not going to believe this. Gypsy Rose Blanchard is now taking an early paternity test. Throughout the time that Gypsy has been pregnant, she's maintained that she's going to wait until after the baby is born to do a DNA test. TMZ just put this out in an article, and the timing of this is quite interesting. Let's read this article. Gypsy Rose Blanchard is cutting through the confusion about her unborn child's paternity. We're told she's finally set to take a paternity test this week. Sources familiar with the situation tell TMZ Gypsy isn't questioning her boyfriend Ken's paternity. She's doing this to give the public and her estranged ex Ryan Anderson some closure so he and everyone else can move on and know once and for all Ryan Anderson is not the baby daddy. We're hearing that Ryan hasn't been clued in about the test because Gypsy doesn't need his DNA. She only needs Ken's to confirm he's the baby daddy. She's confident it's him, but if he's not, the results will clearly show he's a 0% match. A paternity test before the baby arrives can set you back anywhere from $500 to $2,000, and we're told Gypsy's footing the bill herself, going through a local company to make it happen. Gypsy is planning to get a test that is admissible in court, but it will be up to the court to use it or not. She still plans to do another test once their daughter is born in January, but she's hoping these final results will help her, Ken, and Ryan finally move on with their lives. It's also important to remember Gypsy's divorce from Ryan still isn't finalized, and under Louisiana law, Ryan would automatically be listed as the father on the birth certificate. The only way to officially change that is with a court-ordered paternity test proving Ken is the dad after the birth. It sounds to me like Gypsy is taking this paternity test to basically appease the masses so people will stop saying that they think the baby is Ryan's. Let me know what you guys think. I'll give my thoughts in a part 2. Now, I say the timing to this is quite interesting because Gypsy has recently posted this on her Instagram about how she is unbothered and doesn't care about drama, and she and Ken did a live stream last night on TikTok where people were saying things like Ryan's the baby daddy, the baby looks like Ryan, and Gypsy made comments stating things like everybody's gonna look stupid once the baby comes and it turns out that it's Ken. And then now today we see this article by TMZ talking about that she's taking a test this week. So I'm just wondering if this is something that they literally just decided to do and that the main reason that they're doing this is to appease the public, which is quite concerning to me. Number one, if you don't care about the drama, why bother with this? It sounds like from the article that the DNA test isn't even going to be valid for the court system once the baby is born. And depending on which procedure they do to determine if the baby is Ken's or not, these procedures can be quite invasive and risky. For example, the one procedure that I have heard about most is where they will take a very thin needle and they will extract amniotic fluid from the mother, from the baby, and that sample is used to compare with the father's DNA. That comes with risks as miscarriage, premature birth, leaking of amniotic fluid, bleeding, which I believe is one of the original reasons why Gypsy decided to wait until after the baby was born. So you're willing to risk all of that because of what people are saying on social media? That's concerning, in my opinion.